Hello and welcome to another beautiful day in sunny Southwest Florida. One of the agents that has this listed is also here with me. She'll probably pop up on camera at some point. I don't think she has too much to add, but this is 1312 Seahorse. We've got new roof, new pool heater, travertine pool deck, impact windows, and we are on one of those expanded lots here, I believe, just barely. But you can see there's an empty lot there. They're building a monster across the street. That one over there looks pretty solid too. A couple more nice, beautiful homes pretty much everywhere you look on this street. So welcome to Seahorse. Let's start with circular drive, 2-car garage, French door entry. Then you got all these little flower bed-in spots. But we're gonna head right in here, up a couple steps. And then the primary, as you come in, is just off the right side. So as you come in through here, kind of a curved wall as opposed to all these flat, boxy shapes. Does have one of those older styles of trays where it's kind of cambered and angled. So in this room itself is huge. Does overlook the water, outdoor kitchen. And then you can see too, they've got their big old boat back there. We're gonna take a look at this neighbor's sailboat. That thing is huge. These plantation shutters, these are vinyl, so they're nice, but they're not the fancy custom wood kind. There's me today, nice to see you virtually. And in the master or primary bath, you've got walk-in closets both sides, and they're both about the same size. So actually, this one might be a little bigger and deeper, as opposed to this one's a little more boxy. But in here, you got jetted tub, pretty deep, looks straight out the front there. This window could probably be frosted as far as if you didn't want these blinds or shades. His and hers vanities. So each one gets their own side without the L shape where you're bumping butts every morning. Then you got toilet closet here. This is the kind of glass I would have imagined they would put there, but to each their own. Shower has a nice frosted door here, so that's pretty cool. Could probably use an update on the tile. This is just original. It's clean. Grout lines look pretty good too. Maybe there'd be a little touch up in this corner, but there is nothing too crazy about this. It's just not the brand new modern style. And it's not tiled all the way up if I was being really picky, but it is a big shower. I also just noticed there's a piece of glass, so you can actually see through there. I didn't catch that before. We'll swing out here. These ceilings are tall. I'm not sure exactly how tall, but we could double check, probably between 13 and 14 feet. You've got trays. This would be your formal dining area here. Plenty of space for a much larger table. Give you an idea. Here you've got the living room setup. This is just faced with stone. I don't believe it's actually built out of it, but it is pretty sharp looking. Triple slider here. Oh, and then we've got a storage closet. I didn't see this the first time through. Let's see here. Yeah, just storage. So they got some linens and stuff in there. The guest side of the house is back here. So you've got all the extra bedrooms. So this one here, same kind of ceiling. This thing's got really kind of a classical vibe to it. Everything's very clean, and it smells like it's been taken care of too. There's no crazy odors, no pet hair floating around. This is kind of framed out like that living room was. So neighbor's house, pretty close, but not directly on top of you here. Let's see what we got in this closet. Walk in, pretty standard. There's some wire racks. Ooh, Little vanity mirror built in. There's one of these in this one as well. This would be the common bathroom. So we just got a sink, toilet, vanity, one of those frosted windows. These are pretty cool. Not entirely sure what they got going on there. And this looks to be the same kind of style as that master shower. So it's just the old clean version. Linen closet. Yes, very nice. We'll swing into this one. Has the ensuite bathroom, if I'm remembering correctly. Yep, so same thing. Got the older tile. It doesn't get tiled all the way up. If you redid it, you could do some of that. Just a little pedestal tower vanity there, same thing. And then they had one of these in here as well. And these are those fancy dancy new mirrors where it'll actually light up and change colors. So that's pretty cool. But how do I turn it off? Gotta be smarter than the technology. I'll figure that out later. But this window is awesome. So it looks like I'm outside. I'm not. I'm inside a house. But maybe they'll throw that thing in there. Who knows? It is impact glass. I don't know if you could tell by that. So that's all good. You don't need shutters for that. Closet here, similar to the other one. Pocket door though, instead of an outer in-swing. Wire racks. This right here is pantry for the kitchen. So built-in wood shelving. Plenty of space for you guys. Kitchen itself, you kind of got what I would call the Keurig nook, air fryer, stuff like that. A nice glass backsplash. It honestly has some depth to it too. It kind of looks like this part is see-through and it's all solid. These are probably soft close, yep. How about this? Yep, so all soft close. Granite countertop in throughout. You do have some bar seating here where you've got that extra ledge. So not a ton of room, but enough. This is the view from the kitchen sink. So right over the pool, that travertine that was put in last year. And then you've got a wet bar area. So, oh, they've got the wine ready to go, huh? I like it. Yeah.
It's a wine cooler and a fridge.
Okay, so it's got more built in. Are either of these like freezers down low?
No, these, I think this is like the fridge part, and this is like the wine part.
Gotcha.
So keeps them cool.
That's for the seltzers. The pretty stuff goes up top.
And then more at the bottom.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. So you could be entertaining poolside. People coming in and out if they need a bev or two. Got a little TV hung up there even. So, and then I'm gonna go out this door over here. I know I have open. Actually, let me show you this side too. So fridge, microwaves built in down low over there. You're okay. And then I'm sure all these are stainless steel. Yep. So very nice appliance package. But let's take you outside to what you want to see here. So there's plenty of access points to get out here. These are not impact glass, so all the windows are, but they've got accordion shutters for this part of the house. So those will all pull shut. If you've got furniture out here, you'd pull it on in. But they got some nice string lights going out here. I bet nighttime's awesome. Outdoor grill setup. See what kind of shape this thing's in. Pretty good. Could use a wire brush or two, but this is all granite instead of backsplash. They took it up on the wall too. Fridge. Yep. So even more places to keep the cold bevs. Not entirely sure what they got here. Garbage drawer. So this is that Italian travertine. This stuff is not cheap and it looks beautiful. So I see this from time to time. It's kind of rare. Most people just do the pavers or like that cork board or river rock stuff. These doors pocket, those doors pocket. These do not. That's the primary, but you still got the double panels. They're actually 4-footers, as opposed to these look like 3s. Then you've got more sliders from that wet bar area. Pool has some bench seating here and on the far side. And we're gonna show you the fun stuff down here. So you could honestly put in a rail if I was getting a little picky. That, or just watch your step. This thing's gotta be about 2.5 feet tall. If you biffed it or fell into a hedge, that's no good. So let's take a look at their boat lift here. I love seeing ones that are actually holding things and working. So what is this thing called? Chaparral? I'm unfamiliar with it, but it looks like an awesome boat. So it's got a little soft top cover, hard top too. Neighbors look like a newer built home. And I'm just noticing too, these beds wrap the entire house. Oh, and there's a bunny. Oh, he didn't like that I was walking that way. Goodbye. All right. So paver walkway too. I see sprinklers. They've got an irrigation system. This is all concrete down below the seawall. So a little bit of a ledge. It's all in good condition. Looks like there's some cracking they've managed at some point, and I would advise you to do the same. So as these cracks expand, concrete cracks, it's what it does. Just get some patching stuff and just squirt it in there, scrape it down flat. But you've got room to put in more than just this. So, and or friends that come over to hang out, this is probably about another, let me try to speculate here, maybe another 60 to 70 feet of dock space, more seawall, and your lot would end somewhere in this general vicinity, down this line. And you got pool equipment and stuff like that. And we're gonna end on this shot of this thing. I wanna say it's a catamaran, but I do not know enough about sailboats. This thing is gargantuan, and it is pretty. So maybe that'd be a good friend to make if you get in here. But if you have any questions, or if you like what you see here, just shoot me a text or give me a call. I'm gonna catch you guys soon.